Hey, this is HansPerm. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to solve a 6x6 Rubik's Cube. Alright, so without further ado, let's start. Now my cube is already scrambled, and just for the record, of course, if you want to learn how to solve a 6x6, you should have tried at least the 4x4 Rubik's Cube and the 5x5. Especially on the 4x4, they do have also similarity, particularly they don't have a fixed center, so we should have to put them in proper places, proper organization of the color scheme of a typical 3x3, which is the white, opposite is the orange, and from the middle centers we're gonna be in clockwise direction, orange, green, red, blue. Right, so since it doesn't have a fixed center, we will going to fix your own center and just orient on those opposites and color coding of your typical 3x3. But in comparison with the 5x5, typical 5x5, we have only one parity there, which is the edge parity, and it doesn't have a PLL parity. But however, when it comes to 6x6, we will be having a bunch of parities here. We might be having also a parity on the edge while you're almost completing your edges, and while you are also in the 3x3 stage, you might be also having an OL parity on it. And similarly also, once that you are now on the PLL stage, you might be also be having a parity. So we have a bunch of parities algorithm when it comes to 6x6. And before I forgot, particularly on the centers, the last two centers, if we are now solving the last two centers when it comes to 6x6, we need to also to learn one of the algorithm there, which is what we call a commutator. So which is the last two centers should be fixed, right? So without further ado, my cube is already scrambled, so let's start solving a 6x6 Rubik's Cube. Okay, I'm inspection is, we'll do it on the fly though. Okay, as per my suggestion, when it comes to building your center, it would be also be advantage if we are starting up on the middle boss, so this couple boss there, right? So let's start with the white one, and let's see what we can do here. Okay, this one is pretty much also already solved, so I have already fixed my first bar here, and let's see some other boss left over here, right? And one more here. Not necessarily you should start with a middle boss, but since you still have more ample spaces to work on, it doesn't matter. That's only quite limited when you have only very last moves spaces, or particularly in the last two centers, right? Okay, so I still have one more left here, and where are the other piece? Oh, it's over there, right? And this piece now, it's somewhere over there, right? So we'll just move it over here, right? So we are now having only one last piece of bar there. Oh, I think I have already solved. So our first center is solved, so which means now I have to make this one as opposite yellow. So let's bring down some bars here. I might probably start with the center bar, because we don't want to misalign our colors, so better at least one of that center bar is already fixed. So now I can start anywhere now. Say for example this edge bar there, so a couple of more left. And okay, this one is almost fixed though, but I have to look. Okay, there, I think this is the piece we need, right? So I can swap this and bring it down there. So one left for our bar in our center, and let's just put them all together. One piece is somewhere there, so there you go. So all right, our first two centers already solved, and we're gonna be moving on to the middle centers. So basically, since we don't have a fixed center on the 6x6, I'll be working on right side yellow and left for the white, and starting with orange, green, red, blue. Okay, so which means let's start with the orange. So I'm seeing this piece now, pretty much almost solved, even this one actually. Right, so I'll just take the advantage of some pieces here. Okay, over here also, and we still have more spaces to move with, so it doesn't matter if I just start building my first middle bar and the edge. All right, okay, there, and almost the piece I need is over here. All right, so we have one more left. Oops. Okay, let's see, let's bring this one down. Right, and one more piece there is for this one. Right, so this time we have already solved our first middle centers. Now from this counterclockwise, I'll now be solving for the green. Okay, this one is for the green. Okay, let's take this one already. It's almost bar are fixed though. Right, I did my first green bar. Right, so let's bring this up once again. Take the opportunity to solve this easy center. Okay, and two bars are already fixed. Okay, only we need to solve this one. All right, so three bars are already fixed, and now for this last spot of the green center. All right, so definitely we're done with the green center. So now this will gonna be the last two centers, which I have told that we probably using the commutator later on, but now we have very few spaces to work with, so we have to maximize all the movements, and it's better to start with the center bars. So we're quite lucky, we have already center red. Right, and I might start on the edge and later on this last two right side. And okay, so this time okay, let's bring this one up here. Right, and okay, so all right, there. So I did already fix this couple of bars. Now I'm about to start now with the center, and there you go. That would be quick. And this one is a bit tough now because this will be a part of our commutator. Right, now it's now almost done, so which means I have to swap this one. Okay, wait, yeah, I'll be just swapping this one and move over there. And perhaps once that you see this piece, so which means we're gonna be performing now a typical commutator. It depends on each slices there. We could do R, L, U prime, and then back to L, M prime, like that one, and U once again to R prime, L prime, and L. So we will see that this should be swapped while performing the commutator. So let's do this one. Actually, I can make it like this or this. It doesn't matter, I believe. Okay, probably will do like this one, U prime, like this one. Oh wait, sorry, this one and this one. bring it back here, and this one bring it down here. So that we're now fix all our centers of our 6 by 6 Rubik's Cube. Now we're gonna be solving the all 12 edges like a typical reduction method. We're gonna be doing more slices here and more swapping algorithm as well. And we probably might stop somewhere in the flip edges when it comes to this 4-piece of edge here. Right, now let's start building our first edge, and I'm seeing this white green. It's with advantage now, so let's bring down one piece here, right, and one more piece. We're looking for the white green. Maybe it's not there on the bottom. And right, we're going to allocate top the top face to replace with unsolved edges here. Once that we fill, we might flip it up, and we'll fill the bottom and then later on the edges. Okay, now next edge I'm seeing is let's say for this red and white. Okay, where is the other red and white? It's over here. Okay, one more left. Okay, probably the one of the red and white. It's somewhere here in the edges. Yeah, it was there. Right, now this is gonna be our second edge, which is the white red. So let's just bring down this one. Next is the yellow red. So with the advantage now, they are having two pairs there. Right, so we'll see here at the bottom the yellow red. Okay, this one's the yellow red. Right, now we're almost filling now our edges. And okay, this one is the red blue, and we'll just bring this one down here, slice, and look for the one piece of this I'm seeing there on the bottom. So I'll just flip this one up and slice it and pair them up. All right, now we already completely fill all the edges here on the top, so it's about time now to use this bottom and by turning over. Right, now we could start working with some advantage here. So probably this white orange. Okay, and this is one more white orange slice, and one more orange is there. Right, so we have already your white orange. And okay, so probably I'll just use this start doing this yellow and blue. Right, so the yellow and blue is somewhere here. Now I'm seeing this only one piece here, but it's not on the top though, probably somewhere on the edges. Yeah, it's over there. So we'll just bring it up, and we can easily pair this yellow blue over here. There. Now let's put it on the top and replace it with unsolved edge. And this green and orange is, I'm seeing this one there. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, green and orange. And let's look for another green and orange. Green and orange is over there. Right now, almost about to complete now. Let's see, let's start with this white and blue. Okay, so I'll show you a flipping algorithm for this one. So I'll do like this and put it back, and you can see now it's already solved. Right, let's bring this up, and I believe we have already filled all top and bottom spaces for solved edges. So probably we could now start working on this four left edges. Right, we can still bring up some unsolved edges, and we can take the advantage of swapping them here. Right, so I think I can bring up one unsolved, and oops, okay, 1 second, one piece fall down. Right, there you go. And replace it with unsolved one, but you have to bring it back to the slice because this one should be in that proper place. I think it's not totally fixed. One second. This is quite common in big cubes. Sometimes you'll see some popping there. Right, where is that one, by the way? All right, this one, the orange and blue. Okay, the orange and blue is over here. Right, I'll just bring over here there with that unsolved one and slice this and replace it with unsolved and bring it back. So now it's literally we have 1, 2, 3 edges left, right? So let's take this advantage now. We have the green and red. It's over there. I'll just bring it up. And while I'm swapping this, I need one space there on the top. Right? Because if I do this one, there will be no space. So I might use this one there. Okay, I'll bring this down now and pair it and replace it with unsolved one and put it back on the fixed stage. Right, so this is kind of tedious when it comes to last two edges. Now you'll be doing a lot of swapping algorithm here. So this time, let's see how can we solve this one. And we might most likely have a parity here. So we'll see. So I'll just swap this one and do swap algorithm. Oops, there. So it seems it almost works, but we need only to take this one in the middle. Right. Yes, and pretty much almost now. I need only to swap this one over here. Okay. There you go. We're quite lucky we don't have a parity on the edges. So now this time we are now in the 3 by 3 stage. So yeah, so we can just typically solve now our cross. Start with the white red, white green, white blue, and the white orange there. So first edge first F2L pair I'm seeing is the orange green. Put it here over this slot. Next is I'm seeing this orange blue. Move it over here. And this I'm seeing now this one, which is the red or red and blue over this slot. And the last one is this pair of green and red. All right, so this time this is a typical oil shape, right? Sometimes it's hard to perform though, so I can make a wide turn there, right? Right, so this time it's oil shape, just like I did a two look. I can do one look though, but sometimes I might cut in the middle. So this is now a typical PLL, and I believe we don't have a PLL parity also. Hopefully then. And yeah, we do have a PLL parity here. So this one is the PLL parity. Now we have to perform now a typical PLL parity for this, right? So I'll do a wide turn here. Right. So I think I have performed the wrong parity algorithm. Let's put it back again. Right. Okay, and that is a typical algorithm for edge parity. So basically now we have a parity on the PLL. So I might be doing a like a kind of center like this in the 4x4, right? But it's a bit hard though. So this time I might be using R3 for here. So R3, F2, U2, R3, RWY2, right? And then um, R2, U2, F2, and now over here. So there you go. So we have fixed the PLL parity. Now this is now a typical UPAM, right? So wait a minute. It's hard to perform basically when it comes to UPAM, and that would be a set of algorithm. Really, I'm struggling how to perform this one. Might be breaking once again. Actually, yeah. Okay. Really, basically, I'm struggling on BQ performing this algorithm. Right now, I think this is quite easy now. Right. Right. I think I came back to that one though. 1 second. Okay, sorry for that because there are certain algorithm it's hard for me to perform when it comes to Rubik cubes. All right, so there you go. We have already solved successfully our 6x6 Rubik's cube. Right, so thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you once again for my next Rubik's cube solve video. And this is HansPerm. Bye bye for now.